Hello, everyone. I'm James Krim. Welcome to Your Sense. Today's topic: how half of Americans will go broke by next week. This is coming from an article in sfgate.com. But before we get into that, I want to go to another article from Yahoo Finance. This article is dated back in May 15th, 2019, but it talks about a period far before that. Well, not far before that, since 2015. But the main idea of this article from Yahoo Finance talks about how a Go Banking Rate survey, and I read the passage right now. Since 2015, Go Banking Rates has asked Americans how much they have in savings. Each year, the survey results have shown that a majority of adults don't even have $1,000 in a savings account. That trend continues in 2018. All right, so from 2015 to 2018, the survey that Go Banking Rate does shows that the majority of adults, and in the title of Yahoo Finance, 58% of Americans don't even have $1,000 in savings from 2015 to 2018, and I'm pretty sure 2019 and today too as well. Well, speaking of today, let's go ahead and fast forward now to the present moment. Another survey found out that 50% say all their savings will be wiped out by the end of April. Both homeowners and renters, many who have been laid off from their jobs, are burning through their savings during the stay-at-home measures enacted in response to the pandemic. About half say they'll run out by the end of April, according to a new survey. And the survey is recorded within this article right here. So let's kind of dig a little bit deeper about what these homeowners and these renters had to say about their savings. So, almost half of renters surveyed reported having less than $500 set aside for emergencies. A similar amount, and let me get my handy dandy pointer out here. A similar amount said their savings wouldn't be enough to cover 1 month's rent. And guess what? When did this pandemic start? Around beginning to middle of April. And today, right now, beginning and middle of March. And right now we're at the end of April. So already there's a lot of people who were not able to go and pay their rent. Now let's go to the next slide. 30% or 1/3 of homeowners had less than $1,000 reserved for emergencies. So that just goes and shows that Go Banking Rate survey was right on the money. 12% of homeowners are already behind on mortgage payments due to the coronavirus, and about 27% are worried about defaulting on their mortgage. We'll discuss that a little bit later. More than half of both renters and homeowners say they are racking up credit card debt to pay their bills. And the question about this, I think that the credit card debt and how they pay the bills is going to be something that is important right now, especially because if people don't have any savings, what are they relying on? Of course, they're relying on their credit cards. They're putting those major purchases on their credit cards. So what will credit card companies start to do in order to, or will they even combat this? And I'm talking about, will they start to close credit cards, just showing that people aren't able to make those payments on them? Or will they just lower the balances? Let's stay tuned. We'll find out. And when I find out, I will let you know. So let's transition from actual surveys to now real life data. 3 million Americans skip mortgage payments. With many people losing their jobs because of the pandemic, millions of Americans are now being allowed to skip their monthly mortgage payments. So now what's going on is, because of the CARES Act, homeowners who have a COVID-related job loss can receive a 180-day forbearance on their mortgage. So what does a forbearance mean? Forbearance just means a postponement on payments of your mortgage payment. So homeowners now have up to 180 days to be able to make payments on their mortgage. The thing that we have to look out for when the forbearance period ends is how will they pay for those forbearance? Because just because it's a postponement on payments, it also means that eventually you're going to have to make those payments back. So will those payments come in a lump sum, or how will they be able to do it? Or will it just be put on the principal, or will it be forgiven? I think these are questions that we're going to find out soon. There's so many things that are happening at the moment, and honestly, only time will tell what the outcome will be. And one more comment about this article. Oh, and I forgot to mention the articles from Market Watch. 3 million Americans skip mortgage payments, but Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will cut mortgage servicers a break. And I know I did not mention a lot about the mortgage servicers. I will do that in a later video. But as of April 12th, nearly 6% of all mortgages nationwide were in forbearance. I'm not a psychic at all, but I'll bet you my crystal ball that number will be going up. But to conclude, this pandemic has really exposed the lack of savings we had in our system. And not just, now. It's been like that for a while. And it's just being revealed at this moment right now. So let me know what you think, though. I want to hear from you. Do you think we will save more after the economy opens up? How will forbearance and non-payment of rent will affect mortgage servicers and landlords? So let me know what you think, your comments. I would love to hear from you, and I will talk to you soon.